Are you looking for an awesome associate position in Oklahoma with Dr. John Meese? We had a chance to meet at Dykema, John. It was awesome. And you are now here as part of Job Connect, looking to connect with a dentist to help you guys fill the needs you have in your practice in Oklahoma. We're going to talk about a variety of things. I want to welcome you to Dentist Job Connect TV and share a little bit about your background. It's super interesting. I love learning about it. So tell our Nacho community about yourself.
Yeah, well, I practiced dentistry for 26 years, built a big practice and then a group of practices, and then joined a large group, DSO, and was on their executive team for a number of years. Built a big, great organization, and then decided to go off and do kind of my own thing. And so that's what these group of practices are. It's a doctor-owned, doctor-led group in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we've got a really great opportunity.
And I kind of learned from you, the next thing you do doesn't have to be the final thing, because it sounds like you had a number of next things in there.
I did.
This is your current thing, right?
Yep. And along the way, I have a consulting company, the Team Training Institute, that works with individual practices, individual doctors, all the way up to the largest DSO in the United States. So we provide coaching, consulting, and training for everybody. And that's one of the reasons why this is a really great opportunity for somebody, is that if you want to advance your career more quickly, that's what we do. That's what our consulting company does. That's what we do for the doctors in our group.
I love that. And we're going to talk about your position in Oklahoma in a minute. My team will share here. But I wanted to ask you, so you just shared, you consult with a large DSO, everything to probably a single practice. What is the pain point that bonds them together? They call you up, they text you, they email and say, Dr. John, we need help with this. What is this in most of these practices?
Yeah. Most of them, because reimbursement is declining, most of them want help with clinical efficiency. Yeah. How are we able to do more and do it in the easiest way possible? So that's one of the things that we're known for, helping doctors and hygienists improve their productivity and their efficiency, and do it in a way that is just so smart and so easy. We always talk about looking at a clinician's data and identifying, okay, here's the 4 things that you can do. And if you do those 4 things, your productivity can double.
Yeah, I love that. I start a lot of lectures with this, and feel free to use it. I say, raise your hand if you want to be happier. Keep it up if you want to help more patients. Keep it up if you want to make more money. Now, keep it up if you want to work more hours, and everyone's hands go down.
That's right.
Dental hours are dog year hours, right? And as someone, you and I both know this, I run Dental Nachos, I run Dentist Job Connect, I do clinical dentistry in my practice, and dental hours can be so emotionally draining. So you want to be as effective as possible. I love that.
And the answer to doing more isn't spending more time doing it. The answer is being more organized, having better systems, having a better trained team. And that's what we help doctors and practices do.
Love that. Thanks, Sharon. Now, let's dig into the details of this position. So first, I say there's 5 questions anyone should be able to ask or answer about a position. So let's go this speed round. Where is this job, Dr. Meese?
This job is in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, which is an affluent suburb of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Awesome. Love that. Now, why do you need an associate? If you had a couple sentences to explain it to me, why are you looking for an associate? Sure. Share with us that answer.
Sure. We have a 2-doctor practice, and one of the doctors has developed a back problem and is going on to disability. And so he's not going to be able to practice full-time anymore. And so we are looking for a full-time doctor to take that position.
Like that, I just had an opportunity to lecture at the Bulletproof Summit, and my title of my lecture was, is your associate position a car or a boat? A car is the need, a boat is a want. And one of the best reasons to get a job is replacing a dentist with a full schedule, and that's happening here. We have Tulsa, Oklahoma to replace it. What procedures is this dentist going to be doing most of the time? And plus, what are other opportunities? Share with us fundamental restorative dentistry, specialty care. Tell us about the what.
Sure. So all of our doctors have a development plan. So we'll take doctors where they are with the skill sets they have and help them improve those and help them build on their skill sets. So the doctor that's leaving does 90% of what he does is just bread and butter dentistry, crown and bridge, operative, some surgery. He does restore implants. So most of what he does is just everyday bread and butter dentistry.
I'm on a mission, though. I like that, but I want us to stop calling it bread and butter, because you want to know why? Nobody eats bread and butter all the time. I want to call it kale and quinoa dentistry. That is the update. Bread and butter's at a wedding when you steal a roll. And when was the last time anyone put bread and butter on their table? I'm just joking, but I want to reframe. So it's fundamental restorative dentistry. Now, you know just as well as anyone else, there is a lot of debt with new dentists. There's a lot of financial pressures. So someone comes in is going to work at a job, they have to have some idea of what they're going to earn, what they can earn. So tell us about, what's reasonable to expect. Plus you shared there's an opportunity to do even more. So tell us about the compensation.
Yeah, sure. So the compensation is very similar to other places in some ways. So we pay a percentage of collections. And our collection percentage of net production is, last year it was 100%. It was exactly on 100%.
Awesome.
So we do a great job of collecting the money, and we are able to do that quickly. Generally about 20 days, we're getting paid. And so in addition to that, we have a $500 a month allowance that dentists can use for whatever they want. Some of them have used that for loan repayment. Some of them have done it for childcare. Some have bought a Porsche with it. It just kind of depends on how you want to use that. So that's an extra.
I like that extra, and it's reasonable. If someone did what your current associate is doing, is it reasonable for them to earn about $250,000 plus a year?
Yep, it is. And because this dentist has been dealing with this disability for some time, he was not able to be as productive and as effective as he wanted to be. But nonetheless, he was hitting numbers like that.
Right. So this is what's cool is it's just an awesome starting base of patients. But it sounds like if someone is into treatment planning, more comprehensive care, maybe adding in specialty care, you have other dentists that are making north of 400,000.
That's correct.
Awesome. Now, as people can text Oklahoma okay to 215-543-6454. People can go to dentistjobconnect.com to apply for this awesome position. But what I share is dentists are people too, Dr. John. We are people too, right? Our patient. Let's just say, we've inspired people to move across the country and start a dental job, right? And it fits them. But there is stuff you got to do outside the operatory. So when the day is over there, if you were their director of fun, what are some fun things to do either in the evening or on the weekend?
So Tulsa is a really great city. Number one, it has a really nice climate. There's 4 seasons, but the winter is very, very mild. So you can be outdoors 12 months a year very easily. I have a friend that's a big golfer, and he plays golf every month of the year. Not every day of every month, but he can play golf every month of the year. So there's a lot of outdoor activities. There is a tremendous bike trail system there that people that take hikes on and bikes on, great hunting and fishing. There's a great amount of culture there and in the arts. And so there's lots of things like that to do. There's good concerts, a lot of live music. There's an entertainment district downtown that's really fun. And Tulsa is a really safe feeling place. So it's a really good place to live.
I like that. You're a good director of fun there, Dr. John. So you've shared so much with us. People can reach out to us at dentistjobconnect.com. But if someone happened to be watching this and wanted to find out about your Team Training Institute, how could they reach out to you to learn more about that? Yeah,
so they can just just send me an email. And my email address is drjohn, drjohn, @thettti.com.
Awesome. We'll put that in chat. Well, thanks. Stick around with Dental Nachos crew. Check out this position, ABC, always be connecting. Reach out and apply. It's always great to meet someone. Thanks so much for sharing with us, Dr. John.
You're sure welcome. Thank you, Paul.